Yo, what is up guys, it's Ben for today, and today we're doing some more deep dive into the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. First thing I'm going to do is kind of just go over all the new features that are going to go into the game, and just break down some stuff that's going on. Then after that, I'm going to tell you why this collection is so important, and why you need to support it, why we all need to support it, and why this means so much to the game community in general. So first, let's get into it. With the magic of video editing, here we are at the home screen of the Marvel vs. Capcom page. We're gonna just look at the new features real quick, and then we're gonna look at some of the rosters for the characters. And I know, yeah, so new features. Of course, online play, which is enjoy playing with people from all over the world, whether it's casually or competitively. This is actually the first official like Capcom having like X-Men versus Street Fighter, or Marvel Superheroes, or X-Men Children of the Atom since the Marvel vs. Capcom Origins and stuff. This is the first time we're seeing this online and being able to play. Plus, we're getting rollback netcode, which will make the game for a smooth and enjoyable online battle. Again, we haven't been able to do this officially in years. Not since 2014, where they took off all the Marvel vs. games and all the things from being purchased. Now we can play these games right here online at home without using Fightcade. Fightcade has been holding it down for years. But now we can officially use it, officially, with Capcom and Marvel's stamp of approval. Now, of course, fighting games, of course, they have the usual casual match, which enjoy low-stake matches and games of your choice. And then there's ranked matches, aim for the top against the world's best players, complete with the league points and leaderboards. No, one button specials cannot be used in ranked matches. Thank you, God. Jesus Christ, thank you. Custom matches, spectate your friends, or play along with them using rules of your choosing, which we're all going to disable that one thing special move. But yeah, basic stuff. Then of course you got the Punisher. This is the first time the Punisher's been included in a Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom Origins thing, so I'm very happy to see this. So online co-op / spectating, team up with people from all over the world, dropping in and out as you please. You can also spectate other players' games. I don't see why you want to do that, but yeah, you can. And then, of course, another new feature they add is High Score Challenge. Compete with other players for the highest score under set rules. Try for the spot on the top of the leaderboard. You can play co-op high score challenges for the Punisher by selecting event mode from the custom match. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Okay, this is something that is cross-play between platforms is not supported. Internet connection is required to access this content. Nintendo Switch Online Switch is required. Online mode for Nintendo Switch version, and PlayStation Plus is required to access the online mode for PlayStation 4 version. Which is fair. It's fair. I wish crossplay was supported for PC, but So then we have training mode. Pick your favorite characters in stage and train to your heart's delight. I know Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had training modes, but I think the other games are getting them too, so let's see. So they only showed the settings for it. Yeah. Now this is something new, marquee cards. You can view the original arcade release marquee cards at any time while playing. Give a look at it if you're trying the game you haven't played before. So basically with skill cards and how you use certain abilities. Basically a move list. So we got that. I'm just trying to give you guys a good look. I think we're gonna look at a roster just to see what's going on in there. Quality of life features. There's a number of features that have been added to help you enjoy the game, included in this collection. So look just like I remember. So you can use display filters to recreate the videos as you experience them in the arcades. You can also adjust the display size to your preference. We're doing this in HD, man. It's been a while. Pause and unpause single player content as you play. You can also have easily retry difficult fights. So again, if you keep losing the onslaught or apocalypse or whatever, you can save and then go back to fight them one more time. I think we saw that in the trailer. And then we have take on challenges, earn fighter awards, challenges, and available in the cool game. Then this is they've always been doing this now. Beginners welcome. Enjoy a number of features for both new and returning players, such as one button specials, which I'm very indifferent on. I had to learn this game, so do you. And then the difficult levels can be adjusted for a single player game to get past that one fighter level that was giving you trouble. But that's fair for arcade mode, because sometimes they can be very difficult. View design documents, posters, and instruction cards, and listen to all the music that makes up the game. That's what I'm wondering, are we getting like 8D tracks, or are we getting arcade mode tracks? Very weird. Anyhow, so yeah, of course we have some stuff they showed. They didn't show all of it. And then they showed the music, so I think that's all. Yeah, that's it. So let's go down the game list and see what's going on, because they said some new stuff came out for the game. So X-Men Children of the Atom, this was the first like in it. So let's see what's going on. So take control of the X-Men in their fantastic powers, and this game based on Street Fighter 2, Super Jump, and combos with plenty of freedom are the sure way to play this game. I think I have a video up right now on Children of the Atom if you guys want to check that out, but we're not gonna talk about that right now because that's a whole 20-minute video. So we see that a couple of new things. So Magneto, AKUMA, and well, Magneto's right here. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. It's in the morning. Magneto, Juggernaut, and AKUMA are playable, but they were not playable back in the day. I don't think Sentinel was. A lot of the villains weren't. So Juggernaut and Magneto are now playable. See, they can be accessed via the game settings, EX settings, and then hidden characters. Screen flashing can now be reduced to enable via game EX settings and light reduction. Note the effects of the rounds and continue screen building. So that's something new. Let's see what Marvel superheroes have that changed. So you guys know the superpower battles from the Children of the Atom have evolved even further. Set in the Marvel crossover hit comics, the Infinity Gauntlet, a number of Marvel comic staples including Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, join the X-Men in the fight. Defeat Thanos using the new highly flying air combos and system power of the Infinity Gauntlet. So you guys know this game. Again, we're probably not going to look at the trailers for them. We've seen them. We know these games. So, of course, we got our Darkstalkers representative, and Thanos is finally playable. Huh. So, Dr. Doom, Thanos, and Anita are now playable. They can be accessed via, hit, and you can reduce the light. Also, note effects Magneto during the title demo and Iron Man's entrance animations and hit animations. We're not done. So, of course, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. This one is my personal favorite. This was the first one I played when I was like 3 or 4 years old. I played it on the PlayStation 1. I know the PlayStation 1 version kind of sucks, but it's nostalgic to me and I love it. A crossover between X-Men and Street Fighter. This release is first introduced the 2-on-2 battles that Marvel's Capcom series will become known for. Team up with a tag partner of your choosing and launch these hyper combos. So yeah, as you can see, and let's see what's going on here. So first we got our X-Men side. I didn't know how small this roster was. I don't remember it being that small, but I guess nostalgia blinds you. And there's no new features here. Now I know they took out our comedian friend in this one. So Marvel Super vs. Street Fighter. The second entry in the Marvel's Capcom series, pitting fan favorites from Street Fighter and Marvel heroes against each other. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, and more join the X-Men to team up against characters from Street Fighter, now able to use the crossover assist. And yeah, our favorite comedian isn't available, but Cyber AKUMA is. We did not. This is a beautiful thing. We only got to fight him. The Cyber AKUMA is now in trouble. Select solo Cyber AKUMA battle to access it. It's so fucking dope. It's so dope. We got a boss game. Alright guys, we're almost done. I already know. So of course, we got the Marvel's Capcom. This is the first one. All stars from Capcom and Marvel Clash in this crossover for the ages. The special partners allows for even more options in the 2v2 battle. The brand new duo team attacks allow you to temporarily attack with both your tag partner, make use of unlimited hyper combos to deal massive damage. So, we all know this game. We was there for it. This was a beautiful time. Where's your sense of patriotism? Stand up. But, nah, this looks great. I'm excited. Oh, Rose is playable. She was only playable in the Japanese one, I think. A number of things have been altered. So, what do they mean? Oh, we can make them big and small. That's cool. I didn't know that. You guys know the characters that are here. And of course, Marvel vs. Capcom. The ROM version we're getting is the Japanese and the US version. So the second entry in the Ultimate Marvel's Capcom crossover series, I wrapped up 56 characters and a new 3-on-3 battle add, new layer to the strategic battle series. The brand new team hyper combo system allows for up to 3 characters to all use their hyper combo at once, giving the player the ability to unleash unbelievable damage. The Armor of Erosion was supposed to be nothing but a fairy tale, but now it's here and is approaching the Wheel of Fate. Yeah, let's face it, Marvel's Capcom doesn't have a story. If it did, they'd all be. I don't know. This would be a lot longer than a video. And of course, we get this massive roster of characters. And then of course you can Ultra Strength. Now, the version that we're playing isn't the Dreamcast version. It's going to be the arcade port. And I'll talk more on that later in the video. But yeah, these are the new features, the game looks, the characters, everything that's going to be available. The only thing we haven't gotten yet is a release date, and that's all I gotta say. I hope we get the release date very soon. I'll keep you guys updated on that because I know how. Oh shit! We were recording. My bad. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the release date. So yeah. And I'm back. Okay, now let's talk about why this game is super important. The reason why it's super big for me in general, my channel, this channel right here was built off of Marvel vs. Capcom. I remember we covered Infinite, and we were just hoping for some hopeful news for that game, and the game ended up being how it is. And say what you want to say, it's at least like a 7 out of 10. It's playable, it's fun, and it at least does that, but it has so many problems. And I remember just the whole wave of disappointment is that I didn't even know if I wanted to make content on that game anymore. And that was such. But then it's like we had hope that after, the Marvel Fox deal, they had the right to everything now, so they'd be more willing to do it. And Marvel was showing a lot more intuition with the X-Men, especially nowadays. Now the X-Men are back on top. They got good ass comic books, some better than what was going on with the Avengers and stuff. They have X-Men 97, which was a phenomenal show, and their movies are in the works, and shoot, even Deadpool and Wolverine is a big example of just how well they're doing with this. And I know they're saying what the X-Men have to do with the bigger landscape, is that when we look at Marvel vs. Capcom, it's not just the Avengers, it's not just the X-Men, it's all of Marvel. We look at the Capcom side, it's not just Street Fighter, it's not just Devil May Cry, it's everything. So yeah, this game means a lot to fans like that, and for me particularly, it's what my channel was based on. As much as I love Kingdom Hearts, as much as I love everything, Marvel vs. Capcom was a big starting point because my channel, I always wanted to focus on the fighting games that I loved as a child that I can now express and talk about. So me being able to talk about stuff that I played when I was a kid, because X-Men vs. Street Fighter was the first fighting game I played as a kid and fell in love with the genre. Then it was just the first RPG I played was being Kingdom Hearts, and then after that. So that's why these games mean so much to me. This whole collection means a lot. And us supporting it, we needed to show, because it can lead to another Marvel vs. Capcom, but it can also lead to other franchise that has been kind of buried in the dust, and that's Capcom vs. SNK. As much as y'all won't let us have this, y'all won't let the Marvel vs. Capcom community have this because y'all want SNK vs. Capcom. Guess what y'all gonna have to do? Y'all gonna have to buckle up and buy this crossover, because guess what that'll lead to? Capcom will see, okay, so they're liking these collections, and we will eventually get a Capcom vs. SNK collection, which will then show that we have interest for another Capcom vs. SNK. We've been trying to get Capcom vs. SNK 3 for a very long time, and I'm more interested than to any other franchise. These two are big franchises in the fighting game community that I want to see return at some point, and not to be put to the wayside. And I love that. First it starts with Marvel, then it goes to SNK, and it can lead to other franchises being brought back from it. Because we have to start voting with our wallets instead of being just hyped here online. We also got to be hyped in the financial point of it too. So seeing Capcom is showing that, hey, this franchise isn't dead. It has an interest. It has a following. That's what these games are meant for. That's what these collections are meant for. Marvel vs. Capcom has had a big staple in the FGC, just as well as Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. Marvel vs. Capcom has always been there too. It's been right alongside the big dogs. It's been right alongside the King of Fighters. It's been right alongside the Smash Brothers. Because every time we see that, it's hyped up. I remember before the pandemic happened, and when we heard that Marvel vs. Capcom was coming back to Evo, everyone was hyped. Then the pandemic happened and it ruined that for everyone because we were so excited for this, but the pandemic, we couldn't share into that. We couldn't have Evo, and that was our big celebration of gaming for like the FGC, and it sucked. It sucked. I still feel like the pandemic ruined a lot of things for us, and that was one of them. But this collection can definitely show it. You just have to start with your money, and as that collection happens, other collections will be brought up. And I feel like SNK vs. Capcom has a big stand. That's why I say support the DLC for Street Fighter 6 when it comes to Terry Bogard and Mai being put into that game, because that's a huge thing, because we haven't seen these characters cross over in a while. We've seen them cross over in mobile games, but like, come on, no one's buying a mobile game with that. As much as I like King of Fighters All-Stars, it's still a mobile game. We want a console game that we can play with our friends, that we can play with people online. And this is a good start for Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's a good start for everything else. But that's why this franchise means a lot. We have to keep supporting it. We have to keep supporting Capcom when it comes to these decisions, because they're taking risk at the end of the day. We didn't really support Capcom Fighting Tournament, the first one that came out, the Fighting Collection, because from what I hear, the sales weren't astronomical. Because I bought it. I definitely did. And I bought it in hopes that it would show that the fan base has interest in games like Red Earth and Darkstalkers. But us, as a collective, not buying it is like Capcom looking like, oh, well, I guess they don't want another Darkstalkers or another Red Earth. That's why we need to start voting with our wallets when it comes to stuff like this. And it's a wonderful thing that we're seeing Capcom take a risk like that. Marvel and Capcom, because their relationship has been rocky at best after Infinite. But that's all I really gotta say, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for showing so much love to that reaction video. Like, I'm overwhelmed by the amount of attention it's getting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the love for that video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing year. Let your heart be your guiding key. Don't make any decisions without following that thing. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Again.